abundance and prosperity to the gods and goddesses, to the Anunnaki gods and goddesses, to the star seeds as well. Star seeds, come on in, let's talk. And to the human beings too. So today we're going to be talking about the Merkaba. The Merkaba is one of the first transportations to be created. Before the bicycles, the cars, the buses, and the trains were created, the Merkaba existed, right? So that's my family. Ethan, that's a bit loud, baby. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Merkaba, right? So to understand the Merkaba, we must understand the densities of existence. We have 15 density going down, right? So I'm going to start with the lowest density, which is the third density, the third dimension. The third dimension is for human beings. That is the playground for human beings. Human beings thrive in the third density. Human beings can never ascend beyond the fifth density. They always, the highest density in which human beings can exist is the fourth density. That's where the information is. So if you have human beings, they all ascend up until the fourth density. That's just how it is. And you will find high vibrational human beings. High vibrational human beings are those who don't practice cannibalism, who don't eat meat, who are on a plant-based diet, who meditate and smoke a lot of weed. They're just trying to not be in the nature of a human being. And the nature of a human being, it has an animalistic side to it. And that's okay. Okay? We're not here to like say somebody's bad or somebody's good. No, we're just speaking facts. Then you get to the fifth density. So let me tell you what happens in the fifth density. And if you're a god or a goddess or you're a star seed and you're latching on to the third dimension, you will suffer because of that. But let me tell you something else. This is delicious. So gods and goddesses who ascend from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, these are gods and goddesses who have played a game of the matrix and they won there and there. Say you got a tender there, you have a successful business there, things are working out for you, and then now you are grasping to the third dimension because you're like, I can never let go of my Rolls Royce. I can never let go of my friends who are so bad for me, but together we are a crowd. Hey, we are so vibey. I can never let go of this alcohol. I can never let go of this. These are the gods and goddesses and the star seeds who have made it to the fifth dimension. If you see them, they're happy, they're vibrant, they're living their lives. However, they're latching onto the third dimension. You can see that because they love materialism. They can never let go of the fact that they have a house there, they have a car there, they have resources, all these stuff. So they're holding on tight. Let me tell you something. You need that in the third dimension, right? Yeah, I have money to pay my bills. I have money to do what I did. That is the third. You have to understand that is the third dimension matrix. It's a system created by human beings because that's where they thrive. They don't thrive in the fifth dimension. They can never get there. They don't thrive in the ninth dimension. It's impossible for them to get there. So they this is our playground. And gods and goddesses are visiting our playground. So we're going to create systems and matrix to keep them here because it benefits us. Now you understand. And then you get to the ninth dimension. The ninth dimension, you have conscious gods and goddesses and star seeds. They are now having their own businesses. They wear their own clothes. They use their own resources. More like they create money, right? They create money. They exchange services. They are active beings. That's what you get to the ninth dimension. And what do? They try to wake up as many gods and goddesses in the third dimension who are still sleeping. Because just remember, human beings are never sleeping. The third dimension is where they thrive. So you comparing yourself to a human being, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I had this on somewhere else. It's crazy. Because why? The third dimension is for human beings. That's where they thrive. You cannot compare yourself to human beings. You have to really ascend out of that, right? You get to the ninth dimension. The gods and goddesses in the ninth dimension are thriving in a way that they are not attached to the matrix. They are not attached to the material stuff. They are not attached to the money. They are not attached to the house, the this and that. They're finding themselves and they are working on educating other people about, hey, do you know that you are a multi-dimensional being? Do you know that you're a god? Ethan, come on, baby. Do you know that you're a God? Do you know that God exists inside of you? Okay, I'm going to take this from him because it's so loud. Can I please have it? Yes, use this one, okay? I love you so much. Have a great day. And then you get to the 12th dimension, the 12th density of living. This is where you find the Buddhas, the monks. These beings or these gods and goddesses and starseeds, they have seen the whole game and the whole thing played out, and they have resorted to just, we're gonna isolate ourselves. We don't want to get involved there. We're gonna meditate 60 hours a week and just never interact with society. We're gonna isolate. You find these gods and goddesses, they isolate themselves. They just retreat. I think in war they call it retreat. That's what the 12th dimension is, right? They call it the Christ consciousness, all these stuff, and it's just really retreat for gods and goddesses. They're like, we're not gonna go forward. We're just gonna hum all day. That's it. And then you have those warriors who like, oh, okay, we're just gonna keep going. And then you get to the 15th dimension. When you get to the 15th dimension, then you find gods, a version of the Most High, because there's a Most High on top of the Most High, and on top of the Most High, it never really ends. So the Most High is not for it all, and there is on top of that again and again and again. So you get to a point where you find the 15th dimension. What happens in the 15th dimension? Now you have a chessboard, right? You are the pawn, you are the king, you are the queen, you are the knight, you are the, what do you call that straight, that one that shoots straight? You know, I used to play a lot of chess with my father growing up. We would play chess almost every day, and Monopoly. So I know that, and I'm great in chess. I can just checkmate anytime. Then you get to the 15th dimension. Now you understand that you're a creator. You are no longer seeking anything outside of you. You're okay with money, you're okay without money. You're okay with a Rolls Royce, you're okay without it. You just creating. You understand that you're a creator. You let your life be an example. Ethan, you let your life be an example of teaching. You okay, I'm gonna focus on this. What do you do? Ethan, no baby, that's so loud and it's distracting me. So what happens is that you get to the 15th dimension, now you play chess. You win. Why? Because you're not seeking anything. You are just existing, you are creating, and you are a god, if I can call it a god, or you are a celestial being, but you understand that you don't need anything. You are everything. You are the universe. This whole thing is you. You are everything, and everything is you. You listen to the frequency. You exist as a frequency, if I can say that. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say. That's exactly what I wanted to say. You exist as a frequency, right? You exist as a vibration. You exist as energy, right? You're not a name. You're not anything. You're just a frequency, and you exist as a frequency. You understand that the universe is a reflection of your frequency, is a reflection of your vibration, is a reflection of where you place your energy to. You understand? You understand that you are a frequency, you are energy in motion. And whatever sound that you hear, like my son doing that, he was distracting me from something. That is happening. Yes, this is a perfect example to actually illustrate this. You see him doing that is happening exactly how it should. That's exactly what being a frequency is. You no longer oppose things that are happening. You try to understand, why is this happening? Why is this teaching me? What is inside me that is making that